Hello, everyone. Welcome to Girls Night In. It is Wednesday, a rainy Wednesday here in New York, so I hope you guys are all inside and staying dry. It's a little wild out there, but it always seems like the weather's been wild on these last Wednesday nights for Girls Night In. But anyway, tonight is all about magnesium. We revealed the new March Jordan box last week, which is full of skincare and one of the products that we're going to talk about tonight. So I hope you guys have checked out the March Jordan box. You're looking for some magnesium tonight as we talk about it to learn a little bit more about it and about some of our new stuff that we have. So as you guys know, this is one of my favorite topics to talk about. We talk about magnesium a lot here inside Wellness Lounge. And it all started, so I have to go back a little ways. We are officially 7 years old now. So 7 years ago, I tried some samples. I was looking for skincare. I tried some samples of the Jordan Essentials products. Never intended to sell it, was really not going to do it. And I tried the skincare first, the Daily Dew Moisturizer, and I loved it. Loved it from the very first day that I used it. And I still use it 7 years later. But there was a magnesium sample inside the little sample pack that I had. So didn't know much about it, even as a nurse, had never tried magnesium through the skin, right? In a lotion or a spray or a stick. I'd never even heard of a magnesium stick at that point. So it was the peppermint magnesium lotion way back when, and I loved it. Loved it. Also from the very first use. But still, some of you have probably heard this story before, was like, oh yeah, I love it. I mean, I want it for myself, but I don't really need to share it with anybody. It was something that I loved and I was going to do. And it was actually my mom that said, you would be really good at this. If you love it that much, you should totally do it. And I still was like, no, Mom, I'm not going to do it. And she persisted. And here we are 7 years later. So of course I took my mom's advice, as I encourage you all to do. Mom knows best, right? And the Wellness Lounge was born shortly after that magnesium sample. And here we are 7 years later, still talking about the original magnesium that I tried. So I will often say I came for the moisturizer and stayed for the magnesium because I do love it that much. And the original peppermint has not changed in those 7 years. It's still one of my favorites, but I have a couple other favorites now that we're going to talk about because magnesium is responsible for a ton of things in your body, right? Lots of body functions. I'm a nurse. I will not bore you guys with the healthcare talk about magnesium. Just trust me when I say super important for your body to function normally. If you're low in magnesium, you can have headaches, fatigue, your eyes can twitch, that little muscle in your eye. You can be fatigued, have muscle tension. You can be a little irritable, not gonna lie. So you may not even know that you're deficient in magnesium, and it may not be something that you've ever thought about before. So when you use a supplement, right? You can take magnesium by mouth, but sometimes it can upset your stomach and give you some side effects that you don't really want. That's where our topical magnesium comes in, right? Topical meaning it's applied through the skin. Easy, right? Lotion, we've got it in sprays, in sticks. The sticks happen to be my favorite. We'll get to that in just a second. But it really just depends on how you personally want to use it and what you're using it for. Restless legs. If you have restless legs at night or have trouble sleeping, I would encourage you highly to start with some sort of magnesium. Because lots and lots of people, Jordan Essentials consultants and customers alike, have gotten amazing relief for restless legs just with the magnesium lotion. Could be unscented, could be peppermint, doesn't matter, right? But it does come in all of our scents. So you can get it in the new raspberry lemonade, coconut lime, vanilla pear. The tippy top fan favorite is the oatmeal milk and honey, lavender eucalyptus, and the new sea spa, which is made with essential oils now. So lots of options to use as your regular everyday lotion. I personally love the lotion and the sticks. I do use the sprays. It just depends on what I'm using them for. I will normally use the Copacom spray or the allergy spray because I spray it right here, right? And so you're getting the aromatherapy benefit. You still get the magnesium benefit, but I'm purposely using it for the aromatherapy of the essential oils that are in it. So over the years, things have evolved with Jordan Essentials. We started with the plain unscented magnesium lotion or the peppermint, which you can also get in a spray. And then we branched out into offering it in all of our scents that I was just listing out. And then along came, I didn't think it could get any better than that at that point, right? Like I just loved the magnesium, what it did for everybody and how much relief you guys were all getting, that I was like, really, this is great. And then along came Helio. And for me, this was kind of the first game changer that we had. I knew that I loved the regular magnesium lotion. I used it all the time. The Helio is the magnesium lotion with helichrysum oil in it, which deepens the pain relief, works really good for joint pain. It can help with upset stomach, indigestion. And if you use it as a body lotion, helichrysum oil is really, really great for your skin. So it can even out your skin tone, boost the circulation to the skin's surface, and actually reduce the look of cellulite. So like what a triple threat, right? If we're doing the pain, we're doing the stomach stuff and all the skin stuff, like Helio was it for me. Like I use the stick a lot. It helps really deeply with my sinuses. And I love the Helio lotion. Okay. Just plain and simple. If it's a Helio product, I have it and I use it. Right. But I still use the original. So it just depends on what I'm actually feeling at that moment or what I feel like. When it comes to the Helio, it does have cloves in it. So if you're not a fan of the clove smell, some people are kind of like, I don't like the clove, that spicy kind of, it reminds me of clove gum from when we were kids. So it's a little bit spicy like cloves, but also a little bit sweet smelling too. So I personally loved the Helio and really didn't think it could get any better than that. And some of you have heard this story of the Copacom being introduced. We were in January. We were in Florida. We were in a conference, and we got a sneak peek at the Copacom before any of the other consultants did. It was a leadership conference that we were at, and we had a little travel size lotion and a little travel size spray. And I was excited. I mean, I've heard of Copaiba essential oil before, but I've not used it. I was really loving the original magnesium lotion and the Helio, like, and the sticks. Like, I use the sticks all the time. So I was kind of skeptical over the whole Copacom thing, right? So, which the Copacom is this kind of sunrise looking label if you've ever been online to check it out. So we're sitting in this conference, and I'm not a good sitter, right? I don't sit still very well. I'm always on the go. We've always got something going on at home. So I get kind of fidgety when we're sitting in conferences like that. And they pass out the Copacom, and I was like, man, I really just love my Helio and my magnesium lotion. Like, I didn't really think it could be as good, you know? I was like, okay, great. We got another essential oil blend. So I opened the lotion, and I was like, whoa, I don't know about this. It smells a little woodsy, a little flowery. It kind of reminded me of like geraniums at first. And I was like, really, I don't know. So I put it on, and that woodsy, flowery smell just kind of went away. Like as I was putting it on, I didn't notice it anymore. And it's not a bad smell. It's just, it was just different than what I had. I'm used to the Helio. So as I was sitting there, I had put some on my chest, on the inside of my wrists, and all of a sudden I was just calm. Like I wasn't fidgety. I sat through the rest of that conference session with just this like chilled out, focus, but still chilled out, like instantly. So that very first little testimony of me being able to sit for 2 more hours in a conference without bouncing my leg or, doodling on my paper because I'm getting fidgety, I was like, wow, there is really something to this. So we came home from the conference and I still had the little travel size lotion in the spray because we had all flown to Florida. So we only had the travel size, right? So you're kind of guarding it with your life because you got to make it last until it's actually revealed to the public, right? Because we couldn't order it. We had to keep it a secret, which was super hard, and then not use it all before you could get more, right? So it was a couple weeks later that we could actually order it. But what I did was the lotion was at home and I took the spray to work. So the spray is just like a travel size little body spray, right? And I kept it at my desk. And we do virtual meetings still. There are times when we get together virtually. There are times when we get together in person. But I'm on the go pretty much all day, in between meetings and out at different clinics and stuff. And I kept this little spray at my desk for those times where I was like, ugh, like ready to just, I was frustrated, I was stressed out, whatever. Just a couple of sprays on my chest. I could move on to the next task, like refocus myself and get through the rest of the day calmly, like not feel that kind of angst or anxiety or stress or whatever it was. So it was for the Copacom, it was actually the spray that proved to me like the benefits of it, because it's really hard during the day to kind of refocus and reset yourself, no matter what kind of job you have. So super, super excited about the new Copacom. So the Copacom blend is actually a couple of different essential oils. Copaiba, which is the cousin to CBD. It has no THC in it. It has no unwanted effects of anything like that. It's like the most natural version, and you still get all the benefits because they're related, okay? Ylang Ylang is very relaxing. Sweet orange, lavender, and chamomile. The lavender and chamomile are also very relaxing, and the orange is for the uplifting part of your mood. But the cool thing is, as we learned more about the Copacom blend itself, it's got magnesium in it. So it's going to do the pain, the inflammation. If you have, joint pain or deeper muscle issues, the Helio is great for that. But the Copacom, actually, one of its main benefits is to help you manage PMS, menopause, stress, anxiety, because the combination of those oils is very calming. It allows your body to kind of reset, put it back to baseline, and let everything function normally. So Copacom is really a great name for it, right? Because it's all the things that like tense us up or make us feel anxious or just irritable at that time of the month, or maybe in menopause all the time, right? So if stress and anxiety are your kind of pain points, like I would point you toward the Copacom for sure. Deep pain, I would do the Helio, okay? And the Helio comes in lotion, stick, and spray as well, along with the Copacom. So I had the lotion and the spray, but it also comes in a magnesium stick. So I'm actually most excited about this because the sticks are my favorite anyways, but to have it in a stick so you can throw it in your bag, mess-free, use it whenever you want, isn't obnoxiously smelling to anyone around you. You get the nice aromatherapy and all the calming benefits of it without being overpowering to someone near you. They each have their place in my life, I would say. The original peppermint magnesium lotion I still use. I still use the Helio, and I use the Copacom. So I know we all have our kind of favorite magnesium items, whether it's sticks or sprays or lotions, but they do all serve a purpose throughout your day, right? So I just wanted to hop on tonight and share with you guys how I personally, made the evolution of all the different magnesium products that we have. So we've been doing some refreshing for spring, right? It's time to get out there, not in the rain. The rain is just ruining everything, but it's a mess out there, mud and it's gross. But it is soon going to be time to be back out in the yard, doing the yard work. Your muscles are going to work in a way that they don't work when we're stuck inside all winter. So if you have been thinking about magnesium or wanting to try something, I would say now is the perfect time, because you'll have time to get, use it, find what you like, and be ready when it's time to start the stuff in the garden and be out on the deck and cleaning up the yard and doing all the activities that we can do outside that we have missed over the past few months. So I do have each of them here at my house. So if you're local to me and you want to try something, let me know. I can get it to you. You can pick it up. I can deliver it, bring it to work, whatever. Or you can order online and it'll ship direct to you. So we have, this is the 8-ounce size, so you guys can just see for comparison. These are the Copacom. That's the Copacom one. That's quickly becoming a #1 favorite, like across the nation. And I do have all the sticks. I just happened to grab out the Helio and the Copa because those are my 2 favorite sticks. I also find myself using the allergy stick a lot. And the energy stick is really great too for like a mid-afternoon kind of pick-me-up. And the sleep stick. So we were at the Elks Club. They did a craft fair at the end of February. And that was, of everybody that I talked to, that was like the #1 issue that they were trying to like find a solution for, right? They had trouble sleeping, and they had trouble sleeping and had restless legs. So once they saw like how things work together, like they could use the lotion on their legs and then have the stick for the aromatherapy up by their face so it wasn't messy, they were loving it. So I would encourage you guys, if you have something specific that's going on, let me know and I can help you figure out what combination of magnesium or what essential oil blend would work best for you. I love to do that. That's one of my favorite parts about being at events like that, because we can talk about what can help, what you prefer. And I'm a nurse, so I just like to talk about all those healthcare things anyways. So don't be shy. You can message me. You can comment here in the group. I am happy to recommend different combinations or specific products for exactly what you're looking for. So we are doing a little spring update. We updated the website this week, so that has a brand new fresh look to it. So if you haven't checked that out yet, that's meganstockman.com. Very easy to remember. And it will look familiar because it will say Wellness Lounge when you get there. But the website address is just simply meganstockman.com. If you are on Pinterest, we have kind of spruced up our Pinterest page as well. So the blogs from the website will go over to Pinterest, so you can search me up on there and be able to follow along with what we're sharing over there as well. So lots of fun stuff coming for spring. And this month, I did not even share it with you guys in the Jordan Box Live. The special this month, when you spend $50, is the Raspberry Lemonade Foaming Hand Soap. So I know some of you love that scent and the catalog that you got in the mail. So if you spend $50, you can get the soap for just $5 this month. So head over to the website, check it out. If you have any questions, you can certainly ask me. I'm happy to make recommendations. And if you're local to me and I have the products here at home, I'm happy to deliver them, or you can pick them up right from me. So have a great rest of your week. I hope you are happy and healthy out there and stay dry in all the rain. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.